Everyone, welcome to a new, mystery video. I'm not sure. Basically, um, down there, not like in the wall, but if I go outside and down there, there's a canal and stuff. And obviously, I think I am in. I don't know what canal mine's called. It's basically Wigan Canal. Well, Ince Canal. Lower Ince Canal maybe. Top Lock. That's what it's called. Top Lock. And basically, there's been a lot of like mysteries around canals lately. Well, this past year or 2 years, and basically the mystery is like literally people are just turning up, drowning, or just being in the canal with obviously water in the lungs and stuff, basically hinting drowning. And now there's a lot of mystery behind the situation because there's a lot of them being found every month or so. There's like a person. I've not heard of any like around this month or whatever. But last year and I think this year maybe a couple of months ago, I'm not sure. Obviously, people was in was found inside the actual canal bit, and if you're watching this like and you don't know what a canal is, it's basically like a little straight line of water where basically in the olden times, like Victorian times or whatever, 1800s, they used to bring sugar and like coal and stuff like that down like that river type of area because obviously it's more easier to go down a river instead of like going through cars where you have to or like a horse carriage basically. I don't know why I said cars because I don't think cars were back then, but like horse carriages and stuff, instead of like going through like you have to go swerving like through houses and around houses and around stuff. You can just go straight down directly where you need to go, and it's just that simple. And there used to be a train yard around here too, so that's probably why there is like a little canal thing. It's not here anymore, and I think there used to be a metal workshop around here that and also like a pavement for like cobblestone paths and stuff like that. And basically, it's sorry, I was just clicking on. And basically, there's been a lot of mystery like deaths around the area. And basically, people are saying that there's someone around there that pushes people in because it's mainly older people, and obviously older people they like walk the dogs and like most of them walk the dogs, like little dogs and stuff, and it's mostly elderly people that are found in the canal. And obviously there is a pub next to the one where I live. There's a pub, so they could have just fallen being drunk and all that. But there are some scenarios like the one in Liverpool, I think. I don't know if there's any pubs near the canal in Liverpool or anything, but there is some bodies also found in that canal. And I guess that's like a mystery of, is there some canal killer or something, like some murderer that pushes people in, or, because obviously obviously water kind of hides the evidence, doesn't it, really? Because obviously your body gets all bloated and stuff, and it's kind of disgusting, honestly. And obviously, when water's in your lungs, that's another reason why you could have possibly died. You could have drowned. And obviously, these bodies that are showing up was obviously found by, I guess, people that rung in the police and stuff. And basically, they don't even know what's going on. I think they mostly say that it's just like what's it called, like accidents, I guess, accidental death where you trip over or something. I don't know. Because it's mostly at night time that it happens, apparently. I don't know how they can tell, but apparently it is mostly night times. And I guess it is kind of weird because it's also kind of creepy. Because when I was going to school ages ago, when I was walking on the side of the canal, basically, I never used to walk in a straight line. I don't know why, but I used to always like glide towards the canal, and it was like weird because I normally get back obviously around dinner time, where like normally school ends and stuff. And when I used to walk down the canal, like on sideways, basically, I used to literally glide for it. I know I just said that, but like I literally glide, like it's like weird. But I mean, it's like a weird natural. Sorry, it's like a natural. Instead of like basically I would walk in a straight line, right? The canal's here, so I used to walk in a straight line, and I would see myself slowly slowly going towards it without me even noticing, and I have to catch myself because it's like a weird feeling of your legs not even being your legs, if that makes sense. Um, so I wonder if there's like maybe some type of spirit or some type of demonic spirit that just doesn't, that probably drowned in there or something like that, or that fell in and drowned, and now he just wants to bring all these people in with him and stuff, so he can obviously have other spirits to talk to. I guess I don't know. Um, it could be that, like why I basically said where there's a spirit, or there could actually be a serial killer just going around the canals, obviously pushing people in and just not helping them. And obviously, if you're a great swimmer, then obviously But I guess I think most old people aren't as much capable to actually be swimming. And obviously, in the canal, there's like these weeds that like go up, and obviously you get tangled in them and you can't swim properly. Even the most athletic person in the entire world can't even swim through like that type of stuff, because it literally like tangles you up and basically pulls you down basically. And plus there's like a little area where I live, there's like a little area where it goes under the water, and it kind of pulls down into the water and obviously goes back out up to the main canal like bit. And basically a lot of people obviously pass away from that because they go swimming around and then just get sucked under, and then they get trapped in that area. And obviously when your body dies, you normally sink. Normally when you drown, you sink, and then you go, and then a couple of weeks, I guess, maybe, I don't know, you float back up. You float back up, and that's when all the water's like filled your lungs and stuff like that. It's like horrible, horrible way to die. There is a lot of bad, well, I won't say a lot, but there is a bad thing that happened in, basically the canal that I live is right next to like this little nature reserve type of area called Rabbit Rocks, and it's in Toplocks, Wigan and Inns, and it's a really nice area, but sadly a boy did drown in like one of the little like pondy things. I don't know what's a pond. It's like a big circly water thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know my ponds or anything like that. It's just like, I think a couple of mates threw him in, and he couldn't swim whatsoever, and I think he drowned, sadly. And there's like there used to be flowers and stuff there, and like roses and stuff. I think there probably still is, but because I've not been out in ages. But yeah, there is that's that sad story, and obviously there could have been more deaths there because of obviously it used to be a metal works, like a train area thing, like a train yard area or whatever, or a cobblestone path area building area thing, basically. And I guess obviously back then they didn't really care if you were bloody 7, they would still put you to work, wouldn't they, really? So I mean, there was kid bloody chimney sweeps and stuff, like back then it was just horrible. So, and plus the amount of deaths from like machinery, because obviously back then machinery was new. I don't know when the boom from like machinery and all that actually started. It's because I don't really know that history. But obviously a lot of deaths from arms getting chopped off, and obviously back then they didn't really have the best medical record, did they really? And obviously like that, so literally if you get an infection you're just dead no matter what back then. But nowadays it's way more easier to actually survive that type of scenario, but back then it's obviously not, is it? And plus maybe there might have been more deaths at the building, but that building's no longer here. The bricks on the floor are still here, so I guess any spirits that would be stuck to the building would still actually be there, because the actual bricks on the floor is actually still there. There's like a small patch of bricks that's like obviously a floor, and it kind of looks like the one that you would see in like a very, very old metal workshop or that type of stuff. And basically it's really bad because I guess if someone would to die, they can't really rest because of those bricks being still there and their soul. Because I do believe in like the walls actually bring in your energy. Like if you're sad constantly, the walls like absorbs that, and the next person that moves in gets that bad energy. And that's what sometimes I believe in and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But basically, yeah, there's a lot of mystery deaths. So basically, don't go out walking around canals and stuff. Basically, I'm basically laughing about it, but it's a serious thing, honestly. And obviously, don't go near canals, because if there is someone out there that is pushing people in, obviously the police don't give a damn about it, because they've not fully published anything yet. They've just said, oh, another person is drowned in the canal, and that's basically it. They've just said, oh, someone's drowned in the canal. A month later, a month ahead, oh, someone's drowned in the canal. There's no like warnings to like don't go on the canal. But I think it's common sense to not go on a canal at dark, because obviously you obviously can't see where you're going, because there's literally no lights, which is stupid, because you think there would be lights in probably the most dangerous area to walk at night. But you know, as you think there would be lights though. There should be a petition on bringing lights, like you know, like the lamp post things, or whatever they're called. That's on like on these streets. So on this street, there's like these lamps that go up and they obviously go down and obviously light up the street and stuff if it's dark. Which I've not seen them on in a while, which is weird. But I guess the observing whatever energy and stuff. But if you do walk on the canal, please make sure you stay safe. Please make sure don't do it at night. And if you do have a dog, make sure it stays close, and stuff like that. And basically, if you do have someone you can go out for a walk with, obviously make sure you do go with that person to go outside and obviously walk with. Because if there is like someone out there pushing people in the canal, then obviously you wouldn't want to be on your own, would you really? So make sure you're with people, and make sure you don't go out when you know it's not safe. Basically nighttime when it's dark and stuff. So basically, that's basically it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day. Have an amazing day. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mystery type of video. And yeah, there probably might be more, I don't know, but yeah, thank you so much, and have a great day.